Today in the show, I'm going to be telling you all about Doctor Strange and how to get clothes from Japan because we wore a very, very nice outfit to this premiere screening. One of the two. So the other week I got a message from my YouTube network and they said that Marvel had specifically invited me to a private screening of Doctor Strange, and obviously I agreed to go to that, and the movie's so good. But before we get into that, I want to tell all of you about Zen Market. So Zen Market are a shipping service from Japan. I actually found out about them through one of my friend's videos. My friend Becky worked with them. And so I sent them an email saying, well, I'm going to be ordering some stuff from Japan very, very soon. Can I work with you? And I'll make a video about you in exchange. And they agreed to it. So how it works is you can look on any website in Japan or any Japanese shop and send them the link of the item that you want and pay the money, and they'll ship it to them and then they'll send it off to you. Because you'll find with a lot of shops in Japan, specifically Rakuten, Yahoo auctions, and a lot of private shops in Japan, a lot of the ones in 109 don't actually ship to the UK, the US, they only ship within Japan. So what you can do with Zen Market is you can order the items you want, they all go to Zen Market, and then Zen Market will ship the items onto you. It's great. For all of you that don't know, before I started this YouTube channel, I actually had a YouTube channel that was all about a Japanese fashion called Gyaruo. Gyaruo has sort of evolved into the host club scene now, and I still love the fashion style. Wherever I can, I still wear it. When I'm not on video, I wear it. It tends to be a bit of a glaring fashion style for a lot of people, so when I'm out and about, I'll wear it, but while I'm making a video for you guys, not so much. So the jeans I got, I believe, were Diavolo, which are a very big brand in 109 Men's. It's a very big brand going right back to early days of Gyaruo. I still love it, and I actually got a matching belt that you can see in some of the pictures. It's all diamonds and studded, and I really, really like this belt as well. And I posted this picture to the internet, and so many people actually said, you know, you look like Wiccan with silver hair. You have to play Wiccan. So I've started a Twitter campaign, which is hashtag cast Faust as Wiccan. I also got this t-shirt from them, which is like a classic Gyaruo t-shirt with the way that the neck is really, really low cut down. And finally I got a pair of swimwear, which I won't show on camera because they're swimwear and I'm not next to a swimming pool. Overall, I really, really did like Zen Market. Their customer service was brilliant. They are very, very quick. Like the day I sent all of the links that I wanted is the day they were ordered. One of the things I wanted originally wasn't actually available in my size, so they got back to me and they said, this isn't available, do you want to choose something else? Which was amazing. So I can't recommend them enough. It's so simple to use. So I put links down below to Zen Market. They're perfect if you want stuff from Japan, if you want to get into Japanese fashion, if you want Japanese makeup, anything from Japan that you can't get in your home country, look at Zen Market. They're probably the best shipping service I've ever used. And I use a lot of shipping services, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really like anime figurines, guys. It's a problem.
Stephen Strange. Might I offer you some advice? Forget everything that you think you know.
So let's talk about the reason all of you are here, Doctor Strange. What do I think of it? Well, this is going to be a very spoiler-free review, so it's going to be kind of vague and it's going to be kind of short. Overall, it's now my favorite Marvel movie. I know I say this a lot about the Marvel movies because they are basically the best comic book movies out there. The only way I can describe it to people is that it's like seeing a new color. It's totally different. When I say that to people, they're like, oh wait, you've seen Inception, right? And it's like, yeah, I've seen Inception. This is not like Inception. I know they've advertised it like that, but it's not Inception whatsoever. This is so different to anything you've ever seen before. I see a lot of movies. I pay £20 a month to a cinema so I can see as many movies as I want. I go about 3 times a week to the cinema, so I know movies. This is not like anything I've ever seen before. The acting across the board was brilliant. I'm not a huge Battenberg Cabbage Patch fan, but he did brilliant in this movie. But the best person was Tilda Swinton. Swinton? She was bold. I was shocked because obviously as a comic fan, I know the comics really well. So when I was expecting the Ancient One, I wasn't expecting her. And I didn't pay attention to any of the casting before the movie. So I went in totally fresh. I didn't watch a trailer. I didn't watch anything. So when I saw her, I was just like, oh, who is she? Like, she can't be the Ancient One. And then she was, and I was like, okay. What? But it made so much sense once you saw her acting the way she was talking. She was embodying the character more than the comics embodied the character, which has never been done in the history of a comic book movie for me. A lot of times I find that with huge stories with massive consequences, they tend to be a bit jarring almost. But for this one, it wasn't jarring because it had this tonality of a smaller scale story. It was a very, very strange nuance that I liked a lot. I can understand why some people might not like it. But honestly, last time I checked, Doctor Strange has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. If you have to choose between eating or going and seeing Doctor Strange, don't eat. I'm kidding, eat. Movies don't come before food. I do have some complaints about the movie, but to complain about those things, I kind of have to get in spoiler territory. There was one scene towards the middle of the movie where it was just kind of a bit like, okay, so get on with it a bit, because we'd been at the same location for quite a while at that point, and I just kind of wanted things to move on, and then they did in a big way. So it was a good payoff, but it was a bit, okay, we get it. Move on. Overall, Doctor Strange gets a 9 3/4 out of 10 from me. So definitely go and see it. If you don't go and see it, what are you doing with your life? Think about that.
It's super effective!
Okay guys, that is it for today. So have you seen Doctor Strange yet? If so, let me know in the comments down below. Or if you haven't seen Doctor Strange yet, let me know how excited you are. Are you not excited? What are you worried about for this movie? I want to know all of your concerns, because probably once you see it, none of those concerns would be valid. So please let me know in the comments down below. And also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I'm now going to start uploading every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and thumbing up my videos really helps spread the good word about It's Super Effective. And also check out my Patreon, because the more money I earn on Patreon, the more history videos I can make. And the more history videos I make, the more comic goodness you will see. But for now, my name is Faust. This has been Exploring Comics and Shopping in Japan, and it is super effective. Doctor Strange is so good. If you're not seeing it, what are you doing with your life? Well, I'll tell you what you're doing with your life. You're doing nothing.